All right. Shine on Bakumatsu Bad Boys, aka Bucchigire. It was fine. It's about a group of samurai who defend the city of Kyoto, and they're all former criminals. During the time period where Japan is opening up its country to the rest of the world for the first time in a long time. Like, this has got to be like early 1900s, late 1800s. Very interesting time period. Well, let me talk about the presentation. Presentation for this show. Mixed bag. I like what they did with the art style at times, and I like what they did with the music. There's some great tracks in this show, and they had some very artistic shots that I really liked. Where like it'll be like just silhouettes of our characters walking across a bridge with the sun making the river shine an orange color. Like, oh, that's beautiful. And the music's like this, like, it's got that like Japanese like guitar thing, bing, 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 and it's also got like the electronic like, it's really good. So I like the presentation, kinda, but then it also had some weird artistic choices. Like, at one point there's this big demon thing, skeleton, and it has the proportions of like a baby. And it looked ridiculous, and I laughed when I saw it, but I think it was supposed to be intimidating. And also, whenever they do the flashbacks in this show, they do the flashbacks in a 4:3 aspect ratio. That's fine, but the problem was that they put borders on the 4:3 aspect ratio of like this bright cyan and vibrant red triangles, and it looks stupid. It's like, what are you doing? Why didn't you just put a filter over the shot? Why are you doing this? So the presentation was a mixed bag. Problem with this show is that it just feels dumb sometimes. Like, sometimes characters, there'll be continuity errors. There's a lot of continuity errors in this show. A lot more than I'm used to. Like, I remember one time where characters are in a fight and two of them are being held hostage, and then their allies enter the room and they throw them their weapons, and then suddenly they don't have swords to their necks anymore. It was like really confusing. And also just like, what else is like just dumb? It just feels like there's so many times in like combat where characters will just like pause. It's talk. And it's like, there's a fight going on. How are you talking? That's a normal anime problem, but I feel pretty bad in this show. Oh, and the last problem I'll talk about is that in the beginning of this show, I just didn't care. Like, I don't know why, but I just struggled to care at all about the characters and their motivations, because it just kind of felt like it was all thrown together, which is the idea. These are just a bunch of criminals thrown together. But it's just like, I just don't care. But as the show goes on, I'm not gonna lie, pretty much all the characters grew on me. I ended up liking like every single character in this show, from the main cast. The villains are weird. The main villain has like an audio filter where he talks like this, and then they like pitch it down a lot, and they add a kind of computery sound, and it's like, he looks like a normal guy. Like, it doesn't make any sense. But I really like the characters that grew on me. I really started to like cheer them on. I wanted them to do good. I wanted them to succeed, and that made up for it. So I mean, if I had to rate this show, I'd give it like a 6 out of 10. It was fine. It's goofy. It's kind of it's a little bad at times, but it's got heart. I felt that heart, man. Those fights, there's some good fight scenes. I just love the characters. Eventually. I don't really know who to recommend this to. I don't like recommending shows where it's like, you have to watch 4 episodes before it gets good. But I don't know, I think if the time period interests you, that like interesting time period in Japan's history where the country's opening up, and there's civil strife, and all this stuff is happening. And these guys are samurai, and they gotta go fight other people to maintain peace in the city. Interesting. Check it out if it sounds interesting. Otherwise, probably just give this a pass. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say about this one. I'll see you next time.